I'll use the term common law because it's, like you said, it's a generalization, but
It's a general term.
can that actually be used successfully within the current system? Do the courts, police and public take that seriously?
Right, that is a very difficult question to ask. Okay, here's the thing. People have been brainwashed into thinking that something written down on a piece of paper and that some politician gives is law. It is not. Okay, it is only a policy. And it does not apply to you unless you actually sign it. So if a politician says, here we go, Coronavirus Act 2020, I've written it down, it's a policy. If you take it and go, yeah, I like the idea of that, I'm going to shut down my business, I'll get my pen, I'll sign it, the politician signs it, it then becomes a contract. That politician can then issue that contract onto you. If your signature is not on it, it does not legally or lawfully apply to you in any way. So there's a lot of people out there trying to find this common law. They get into this trap that it's like, oh, I'm being forced to have a vaccine at work. By the way, you're not being forced. You're being tricked. It's only an offer. We can touch on that in a bit if you wish. But you've got people out there go, I've got to get me some of this common law. Where can I get the book on common law? You've been programmed to think that bits of paper given to you somehow apply to you. And then you've got to go off and get a different bit of paperwork. Oh, I've got a different piece of paperwork. And then that fights this piece of paperwork. That is not how common law works. You won't find it. If it's written down, it's someone else's policy. If it's someone else's policy, it's someone else's law. If your signature's not on it, it doesn't apply to you. Acts, statutes, legislation, all this does not apply to you unless your signature's on it. You've been tricked in giving all that away and believing if you step into a court, that's something to do with law. It is not. You don't go to court. Your court is with you all the time. So that's what sovereign means. Common law is within. It's in your mind and in your heart. It's your authority. You use your paperwork, not someone else's. This is like constitutional law. This is where people go wrong. Like in America, they say, you ask the American, do you have the right to bear arms? They say, yes. And I say, okay, where do you get this right? And I say, it's in the Constitution. The Constitution gives me that right. No, it doesn't. You already had that right. It's inherent to you. You already had the right to bear arms. The Constitution is supposed to protect you from the government infringing on your rights. Your rights are yours. You've got to get your brain set right, your mindset right. They're your rights. So I show you how to protect them using your paperwork in your jurisdiction, using your courts. You don't want to be stepping into that court.